Hey, it's Jack from Jack Gately Real Estate and the Online Real Estate Academy. So today I'm launching Gas Buddy for real estate commissions, crowdsourced information to check to see what commission is being paid on a per property basis. And it's going to be a database that's searchable nationwide. I spent a total of maybe 2 hours and $12 coming up with this concept. It wasn't hard. And so basically what I'm saying is I'm trolling. That's what they call it, right? Trolling the entire industry and the media when they said it was going to be this settlement was going to be change real estate forever. Remember that? Let me make my position clear. This settlement doesn't change all that much. Sure, it's a lot of money and it's going to affect NAR and the MLSs, but in terms of the outcome for consumers, same boss, same as the old boss, right? Yeah, so new boss, same as the old. It's the same thing effectively. There might be some commission compression, but I don't think there's anything like what some people expected, because you'll still be able to have the seller or the seller's agency pay a buyer side commission. You just can't do it on the MLS. So when we're coming up with Gas Buddy for real estate commissions, basically we're posting real estate commissions, but not on the MLS. The workaround is so insanely simple because the loophole in the settlement is so insanely large. By the way, thank you so much for watching my loophole video from the other day, last week. Wow, a lot of people watched it. Thank you so much and appreciate all the new subscribers. You can all, if you're not a subscriber, hit the button now if you could. Now, as I've said, and I've got my notes here, I don't want to miss anything. When this cookie crumbles, no matter how it crumbles, there's going to be a lot of opportunity. And your average knucklehead like me, I just need to pick up a couple of crumbs, right? And that's probably going to be your strategy as well. I don't really care how the cookie crumble. Well, I do care, but in the end, whatever crumbles, there's going to be a lot of crumbs to pick up. And if you're thinking like an entrepreneur, not necessarily as a real estate agent, but as an entrepreneur, you can make a lot of money no matter what the new rules are. As you know, as some of you know, I'm a NASCAR fan. This is my ticket to the Daytona 500 right there from last month. And at NASCAR, you have to race with the rules package they give you. You might not like the rules package, but that's what they give you. So you have to race with those rules. And I think that's what we're looking at here with the settlement. Again, I don't think it goes far enough. I don't know how many times I have to say that. I'm critical of the settlement because I don't think it goes far enough. But aside from that, if that's going to be the settlement and it's only proposed, they're still lurking out there, the Department of Justice, right? And they may have some significant objections to it. Although this is a presidential year, and you recently heard the president saying to sleep, basically, that he kind of thinks the settlement is okay. Putting words in his mouth, but it's kind of summarizing that in a nutshell. So because of everything that the Department of Justice does, however, is based upon the law. They are not influenced by politics over at the Department of Justice at all. Ever. It's always based upon the law and what's best for consumers, never to do with politics. So they might not calculate the president's comments about the settlement, and they might just stick to the law. We'll see. But they may file a statement of interest that objects to the settlement, or they may endorse the settlement. We don't know. What I do know is the current rules package, as they say, or the current settlement as it's proposed, is so gaping wide with the loophole that basically says this: you can't share or post your cooperating commission to the MLS, nor can a third-party aggregator site take an MLS feed and then combine it with a commission-sharing feed and create one website together. You can't merge two things. You can't cross the streams. Can't do that. But you could come up with a singular website which does not stream MLS data, which does not aggregate data from the MLS, and create a completely standalone commission sharing website. And commissionpost.com shows you how insanely simple that is to do. Again, I spent maybe an hour or two, $12, and even I figured it out. The technology was so insanely simple, even I figured it out. And yes, am I trolling? Absolutely. But in a real way, actually, I'm saying to real coders, which I'm not. I mean, I can't even spell HTTP. I can't even spell that. HTTP. I can't even spell that. Or rare venture capitalists, hey, there could be on the horizon real opportunity to topple these portals that are getting feeds from the MLS. There could be real opportunity. How about you partner with a real estate broker who understands the opportunity? Right. I'm pitching that for sure, because I think there is real opportunity, even though what I built here at commissionpost.com is insanely simple and ridiculous on its face, right? Ridiculous on its face. I get that. And if you want to go over here to commissionpost.com to post or submit a commission, all you do is click post/submit. That brings up a Google form, which is going to ask for the address of the property that's for sale. You type in the basic information, including the commission percentage, whatever that happens to be, 2%, whatever it is, and then submitted by seller agency, buyer agency, or even nosy neighbor, whatever category you fall into. When you want to look at what commissions have been posted, you just go over here and click view, and that will bring up a spreadsheet that is, because if it's on Google Sheets, it's public and searchable anywhere in the country. It's so insanely, ridiculously simple. By the way, the launch video here is 40 seconds, and it is brilliant. I probably spent more time on the video than I actually did the product. But aside from that, the launch video is brilliant. Strongly recommending it. You're a lawyer and want to sue us? Just click here. Lawyers, click here to sue. And blood from a stone, because this is satire, which obviously is protected by the First Amendment. If you want to learn more about my detailed thinking here, commissionpost.com fills a massive information gap created by the meaningless NAR settlement. Massachusetts real estate broker with absolutely no coding experience has launched a crowdsourced commission posting platform aimed at taking advantage of the giant loophole in the proposed realtor settlement. Now, if you think this is absolutely ridiculous, I want to show you something that does look absolutely ridiculous, but was pretty clever in its day, and that is Gas Buddy. Because effectively, I'm created Sunday in a couple hours. I created Gas Buddy. And this is what Gas Buddy looked like in 2002. Toledo gas prices. They owned a whole mess of these domain names. Now it's all consolidated under gasbuddy.com. But, I mean, this looks like absolutely kind of internet 2002. This is what today Gas Buddy looks like. There's credit card promotions. They make money from aggregating data. They make money from providing discounts at convenience stores. They have a lot of different revenue streams. It is a mammoth company, and it did at one time look as ridiculous as this. Which that's why when I show you something that looks as ridiculous as this, or that, or this, really, you have to have some vision here about what things can be. And Gas Buddy, obviously, it's nationwide, right? You have to have some vision of what this could be. And you have to start to think about being an entrepreneur in this business. No, I don't expect commissionpost.com I don't expect anyone to visit it. It's just to it's simply just to prove a point. Cost me $12 in about an hour or two. That's about it. It's simply just to prove a point, to show you how wide a loophole there exists in the proposed NAR settlement and how it really doesn't go far enough to bifurcate commissions. I would prefer a system, not that this is perfect, but I would prefer a system where the seller pays the seller agent and the buyer pays the buyer agent. And I think that's what the Department of Justice wants. We'll find out when and if they issue a statement of interest in the bombshell commission lawsuit, which everyone is expecting they're going to be commenting on the proposed settlement. You know, I started this morning reading an article from Inman written by Andrea B. From a profile, so to speak, question and answer by Robbie Braun. He is a partner at Cohen, Milstein, Sellers, and Toll, and he's one of the big attorneys on the Morrell case. And I'm going to just scroll down here because she peppered him with any number of questions here, asking him, how is this really going to change the business? And time after time, he really couldn't answer. He's just like, trust us. Yeah, trust us. This is going to change the business. So here's the question that Andrea B. at Inman asked him. The way I understand it, it just means it'll be slightly more difficult for a buyer's agent to see what's being offered on a listing. They'll have to call more listing brokers or visit commissionpost.com. They'll have to go on more listing broker websites. It won't be just in the MLS, but they'll still be able to find that information. Right now, consumers can see a lot of these commissions because the MLS is feeding that compensation to websites where it displays to everyone. Everybody knows you can find out the commission being offered. It's right there at the bottom of the listing in Zillow, Redfin, wherever you want to go. How is this going to change if it can just be done MLS? And Robbie Braun really can't answer the question. You know why? Because it doesn't. What it does do, this proposed settlement, it makes Robbie Brown or Brown, no, whatever his name is, Bobby Brown, whatever the hell his name is, it makes all these lawyers a lot of money. That's why the lawyers are continuing to tell you this makes a big difference in the marketplace, because they want to get paid. Look at the headline on this article. Morrell attorney, market shift after NAR settlement will take some time. I get paid now. Market shift will take some time. Do you get the message? Like this, he basically admitting in the headline that there's not going to be any immediate change. Not going to be any immediate change. Just give me my money. The reason why this is good for consumers is because he's a consumer, right? It's ridiculous. That's why they're all saying, yeah, let's do this, because they want to get paid. They want to get, that's what the lawyers are about. They don't really care. I don't think, no offense, Mr. Braun, but I don't think you really care about the rules that come out of this. I think that you really care about the paycheck that comes out of it for you and your fellow attorneys. So commissionpost.com, it is ridiculous on its face, but you know what? So is the proposed NAR settlement, which really only serves NAR and the attorneys. It does not serve the consumer. All right, so I'm Jack from Jack Gately Real Estate and the Online Real Estate Academy. You have a great day. Bye-bye.